पहले इधर करवा इधर भी जा रहे तो मैम
exciting this is guys. Super. हाँ जी हाँ जी
तो ये क्या था क्या
आँख मत डालो ज़्यादा
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
अभी यहाँ पे
And driven by JK Tire Blaze Rider, we are going to have the first and exclusive look at Archies' first song, Suno. So let's get ready to move and let's have some fun. Please also welcome my colleague Rohit Gulnani, who shall take
Suhana, Khushi, welcome Team Archies, going to India Fest. How exciting and how lovely is this team? There is enough place for everyone, I guess. Oh. Guys, welcome. I wish all of you all were here seeing this beautiful view. So as I promised, we are doing something very exciting. This is not just that we are calling them, and of course you all have seen them. So we have the mics. Guys, the people behind Archies, the team behind Archies. How exciting is this? Firstly, do you want to say anything about this crowd? They've been waiting to watch this and to hear you.
Thank you all for coming here and being here. This is the first thing we are dropping of our film, so you are the most special audience on this movie. Thank you.
Zoya, it's a musical video. What are we showing them? Tell me about this song, tell them about this song. What is in store for them in the next few minutes?
Okay, so this is a song called Suno, and this is an introduction to the world and the characters. And this song is kind of, it's the first song of the film. It was done by Ankur Tiwari and the Islanders. Woo! It's classic. It's a classic, like a rock and roll, and it's reminiscent of an era. And the spirit of the song is the spirit of that era where the youth actually made their voice heard. There was a sense of idealism, a sense of rebellion, and a sense of we can make the world better. And that kind of is captured in the song. That's what the song means to us.
Wow, thank you, Zoya. You know, where does this song come in the film? What is the context?
Well, it's actually the title sequence of the film, and it introduces all the beautiful characters and obviously Riverdale and like Zoya said, the era.
Super. So should we keep talking or you all want to see the song? Okay. So we take a seat. So you all sit right here. I will move out of the frame. You can keep the mic. You will be coming back soon. And I will move out and let's play the song, guys. It's time to Suno. Suno. Louder. Okay. So, I guess excited seeing this audience, seeing this.
Nervous, very nervous. I didn't expect so many people here.
Right. Okay. Was this the first song you shot? That's my first question.
It was my first day, everything.
First day?
First day. This is the first thing we shot of the film.
Okay. And do you want to tell us something about preparation? How did you prepare for this?
So I had to learn how to play the guitar. I've never played the guitar before. And I had to learn how to sing. My teacher told me I couldn't sing, so I shouldn't try. And it was a good experience of learning how to sing and play the guitar. It was a great learning for me.
Right, that's something that you decided when you, of course, you had Zoya behind you. You decided that you should learn these instruments. It's a huge task. Just give us some tips. Easy है सीखना?
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं. Piano was harder for me because I have very thick fingers, so I keep hitting 2-3 notes at the same time. But guitar is fun and it's a cool party trick when you're playing with your friends and all.
Nice. So do you do that?
No, not really.
Right. In this room, I'm sure there are many Zoya fans, but I will challenge there's nobody bigger than me. So Zoya, I'm a big fan. I want to ask you, you're the lucky one, you got to work with her. What was it like to do a Zoya film? How would you explain that?
She was very patient with us.
Okay.
I think we all were new, so we were going to mess.
In a film, which is a musical, was this a plan? How did this happen?
It was absolutely not a plan at all. It happened completely by chance. I was living in Wales studying for my master's, which I'm still doing. And I was a musician and I was living my life casually.
Okay.
And in comes Zoya. Apparently she'd been following my music for a long time as well.
We all are.
Secretly, and I didn't know. And then she approached me for one of my songs. She wanted it to be in a film.
Okay.
And that's how we met. And we were on a video chat. I was all the way in Wales and she was all the way back in Bombay. And she said, do you act? Will you audition? And I was like, okay, I'll try. And I didn't know what I was jumping into, It was just this random thing that happened to me, and then I had to like pour my soul into it, and I had to just jump into it head first.
Wow.
It's been crazy.
Right. ऐसा सुना है ये Betty in the house. Come, Khushi, please have a seat.
Hi everyone.
Khushi, they've been waiting for really long. What do you want to say to them first?
Thank you so much for being here. First of all, I'm feeling really overwhelmed. There's so many people, but I feel really good that everyone's here to watch. Yeah.
Right. This film, celebrates friendship. You tell me, what was your bond like with all the people you made this film with? What was the set like?
Honestly, I think we all bonded from the start, and we have all kind of been there for each other from the beginning, and we all have an individual relationship with each other. And honestly, it felt like one big school trip when we were in Ooty. We'd be going to each other's rooms and making Maggie and popcorn, and it was honestly so nice just having people throughout the entire process to talk you through everything and just actually have true friends out of this process. I feel really lucky.
We see there's so much interest in what you do on social media. So do you want to tell us that, when you signed this was such a big deal, who did you share the news with first, right at the start?
I was actually with one of my best friends, Alia, at the time I got the call from Zoya. And as soon as I hung up the phone, both of us immediately hugged each other and started bawling, crying, because it was a really special moment. And I wasn't expecting it to get the call at that point, but it was really sweet. Yeah, we just hugged and cried for really long.
Right. And what we saw in the song is so beautiful. Everything looks so perfect. Tell us about Riverdale. What is this place? What should we expect?
Reading the script and then coming to set, it was a really surreal experience and seeing the comics as well, it was just like a storybook come to life. It was colorful, it was vibrant, and art department was amazing with the attention to detail, and you see that when you watch the film as well. But there was also a sense of family and comfort and a wholesomeness, and it was just really sweet, but also a comic book world, so it's a great combination.
Right. Tell us, you play Betty. What went to creating that? I've been reading about Zoya's boot camp. What is that firstly? What happens there?
Well, I think we were all cast because we have a lot of our characters' personalities in ourselves. So it was great to work with Zoya and be able to find different layers of all of our characters and kind of figure them out with her. And we did go through a lot of training. We had swimming, we had cycling, skating and acting workshops just to kind of get comfortable in the skin of our characters and in ourselves. But I think by the time it came to shoot, we were all extremely prepared because we went over everything so many times. And yeah.
That's super. I could go on and on, but your co-actors are also waiting, so we'll ask you to take a seat. Thank you. Big hand to Khushi Kapoor. Thank you. Jagged. Time for Jagged, guys. Can we have me on stage?
For sure, I'm like Jagged when it comes to food. क्या पसंद है? I mean, yeah, I don't have an appetite for pizza like Jagged. No one has it like Jagged. But yeah, I can eat a lot. I can actually eat a lot, and my co-actors are a living example of that. I used to hog a lot on set. So yeah, I mean, I can eat everything, but I do eat a lot. Like, I eat like 6-7 meals a day. Yeah, that's a lot of things.
If you could describe yourself as a food item, what food item would that be?
I would tell you what my favorite food item is. मैं proper Punjabi हूँ और राजमा चावल छोड़ So I'm from Jamshedpur and I've been staying in Mumbai since 7 years now, and you know, it's really like I used to struggle so much शुरू में कि यार कोई मिल नहीं रहा था कि मम्मी ऐसा राजमा बना लेगा. तो मैंने अपने सीख लिया. एक दिन लॉकडाउन में I called my mom. I really want to learn the way you cook it. So she told me, she explained me like each and every step कि ऐसे मैं बनाती हूँ, ये डालो थोड़ा, ये मिर्च थोड़ा ये. So now I am like a professional cook. Like I can cook Indian food really good, like भिंडी, राजमा. यार मतलब लोग का favorite. आपका क्या favorite food है?
Yeah, rajma any day. So whenever you're making next, please do call me.
Done यार पक्का.
Right, you know, guys, big hand, Jagged. जो इन्होंने कभी आज किसका राजमा बनाया. Okay, so Jagged is close friends with Archies. What is this bond like? What is this friendship like?
So in the comics, in the Archies comics, Jagged and Archie are best friends. In this film also we see like they're best friends, but this film is more about friendship of all these 7 characters and how music becomes a mode of connectivity for them. And they're all together since it's an ensemble cast, and so we all together in this film and we come as one energy in the film, and you of course saw that in the song. Yeah.
You are into music. How much do you like music? Do you like playing it?
The art department was just, they really smashed it, and it was just amazing what the level of detailing that had gone into, making the sets and bringing this comic book to life, which is loved by so many people around the world. So yeah, it's just amazing because I also used to read the comics a little bit as a kid. My parents are big fans of the comics, and so I was aware of this thing, and obviously Riverdale, the show. So I was like, how cool is it to finally, be living it on a set? So yeah.
It is such an achievement that your parents have been reading this, you auditioned it and you really wanted it and you got it, and we are here today. Big congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Hope you go a long way.
Thank you for having me.
And we will now have you, Raj. Woo! I can see there's a lot of excitement when we take it there. Hello. They love you, don't they? Right. One thing about your character that you already knew, that you'd read enough and you knew that, wow, this is what I have to do.
So I always knew that Dilton is like a nerd, but he isn't portrayed like your stereotypical nerd in the comics. Like, he doesn't have like a sense of embarrassment attached to how knowledgeable he is. Instead, he has like a sense of pride and confidence attached to it, and I was really happy to see that being portrayed in the movie as well when I read the script for the first time.
And how beautifully it is portrayed. What was your, we just heard the song now. What was your reaction? Where did you hear it, and what were your first thoughts?
I was shocked because of how accurate it is to the world of Archies. I think it's such a good representation and such a good first taste into Riverdale, because I think it conveys that like youthfulness and happily ever after feeling that you would only find in a comic book normally.
Right, since they all love you, we really want to know, what was your reaction when you got to know you're debuting in the Archies on Netflix?
I mean, I think it's really hard to put into words the excitement that all of us are feeling. But no, I can't wait for this to finally be shared with the whole world globally on Netflix's platform. I still can't believe that it's going to be up there alongside with my favorite shows and movies on the service. And yeah, there's just a feeling of I'm honored and I feel very grateful to be doing what we're doing.
Hearing you, seeing you makes us excited and makes us, we want to watch this really soon.
I hope it does.
Right, thank you so much. You can take your seat and big hand guys, big congratulations. That's it? Yes. Suhana, can we have you on stage? Please take a seat. Big congratulations. You've become an actor, you've come this far, the crowd loves you, what more can we ask for, right? Right, you tell us, I saw the song, you're skating like a breeze. How much time did that take, or were you always a skater?
We started training 5 or 6 months before we actually started filming. So skating every day, I know you said it looks very breezy in the song, but I'm lucky you didn't see us like fall and bump into each other. That was far from effortless or breezy. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I loved every moment of it, even all the falling.
Did you fall? Did you hurt yourself while skating?
I fell a lot, but I didn't hurt myself, luckily. But even before we started, I was like, don't freak out if I fall. It happens all the time. I was telling Zoya when we started, but yeah.
Right. Your debut is long awaited. We wanted to know where you will debut, when, where, and what. Why this Zoya film, this Netflix movie was the right place for you, was the right thing for your debut?
I think for me, it was more than anything, it was about finding my feet as an actor. And to get this opportunity to be a part of the Archies streaming on a global platform like Netflix, and then to work under the tutelage of Zoya, it's just, I feel like it was perhaps the best training ground and learning ground I could have asked for as a newcomer or as a first-time actor. So that's what I was thinking.
Very well done. What I can't stop noticing and watching is her style, her clothes. Is it anything to what you wear or what your style would be in real life?
I definitely think there is an overlap. There are definitely bits and pieces of Veronica's style that align with my personal style. There was actually a scene in the film where I wore my own personal outfit. And it worked really well for Veronica, and it's something I was actually wearing, and Zoya saw me wearing it at a bonfire night and said, you should wear this in the film, so that was really cool. But at the same time, there is also a moment in the film where Veronica is deeply sad. And she's sad, but she's still wearing a fur coat. And when I'm sad and I'm having a breakdown, I prefer to be in my pajamas. So there's definitely a difference as well.
Right, but yeah, she does look lovely, and so do you, Suhana. We all love you, and we love each one of you. Thank you so much. This song was really amazing. We now going to get the makers. Suhana, you can take a seat.
Thank you.
A big hand to Suhana, guys. And we now have one more chair, because we're going to call both the makers of this amazing film, Zoya and Reem, Indian talent. Do these thoughts cross your mind?
Actually, now you're saying all this, and yeah, it starts crossing your mind much later. But initially, when it happened, it was just like Netflix made me an offer. I couldn't refuse.
Okay.
I didn't know what I wanted to do next, and they got Archies to me. It's one of our favorite comics. We grew up on this.
Right.
And I was like, how can I take this, retain its essence, make it from India, because it's going to be in 190 countries.
Right.
So and it's a global IP. So I need to be able to take something from here and do it in a language that retains its original essence and speaks to kids today. So we were actually very excited about that.
Okay.
And we've done whatever we wanted, and now we are getting scared. as always.
I think part of the fear is also because we are both huge Archies fans. When you grow up loving something, you want to do justice to it.
Right, right. Do both of you want to tell us about the casting? These are beautiful actors, lovely people from whatever we have seen in one song so far. Do you want to tell us the casting process, Zoya?
We were very clear that we wanted newcomers because it's like they're such iconic characters, and getting anybody that was already very well known would bring their baggage onto it or their image onto it, good or bad.
Right.
So we wanted newcomers. Also, they're 17 years old in the film. So we needed kids, you know.
Right.
We needed like kids that were teenagers. We work with Karan Mali and Nandini Shrikan. We've done all our work with them, and they know us. And it was, I think, about a year of auditions.
Okay, okay.
It was a year of auditions.
Right. You know, you said you've been reading Archies, you're a fan. What is similar? How tough was that to keep it? You know, there's an audience that's an audience above 40 who've been reading for years. There's a younger audience like this room full of lovely people. What is similar? What is different?
Well, I mean, like Zoya explained, I think that was the challenge. To take an IP that may not be so relevant to young kids today and make it relevant to them, you know. And also be true to each of the characters in the world of Archie. So it's an American IP that we're adapting in India. And we hope we've done justice. I mean, that's not for us to say. You all will have to watch the film and tell us. What do you think?
Can't wait to watch it. Zoya, you want to tell us about your cast? How excited were they?
Only?
Not yet?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Nice.
Looks very innocent. Seems very harmless. Any truancy, look there.
Oh my God. I never thought I would hear this. You know, we are getting close to the release day. What do you want to tell the audience watching this on video and this live audience? Zoya.
I mean, I want to tell the audience that it's a comic come to life. So just go back to your childhood. It's a period film. It's my first period film. So I'm excited about that. You know, I mean, we all do a lot of work on streaming. And till now, whatever we've made has been mainly adult content. So this is like kids. It's something you can watch with your parents. It's something you can watch with your children. It's it's for the whole family.
Watch with the whole family. You tell us something
I think,
else.
you know, our target audience was 8 to 80. It was we've never written that wide. I think Zoya and I before.
Right. So what we'll do is we'll call your cast back. We'll take a big group selfie with this room full of people, and can we have all of you? We'll take one selfie, and then I have one candid question for all of you, which you all have to answer in one word. Comes to you after some time and says, I'm going to start from here, and says, we're going to make Archies again, but you can't play the same role, we'll juggle things a bit. You have to swap and pick another role.
Just the role?
Yeah, just which character would you like to play next time if there's a next one?
Jughead.
Oh my God, okay, Jughead.
Betty.
Betty?
Veronica.
Archie.
Archie.
Reggie. I would play Jughead because I like how carefree he is and I have to be so close. Yeah, I would play Jughead. I would cut it like I would want to play Jughead.
Great guys, big hand for this amazing game. Looking forward to Netflix, guys. Thank you all of you. Thank you for coming and thank you for this lovely crowd. Thank you all so much.
What we can do is we can keep.
बाहर भी नहीं
Okay, first of all.